Good morning! A few things that people don't tell you about living in a tiny house. Water. So we have a water tank, and I really think it's maybe 25, maybe 30 gallons of water. And you know how your mom or your parents will always just be like, turn off the shower if you're not in it. Or, don't run the water while you're brushing your teeth. Blah, 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 you're wasting water. It's freaking true, you guys. Listen to that. We go through so much water, and like, we don't have the convenience of just like living in like a park where we can hook it up and just leave it there. So we have to drag our butts out of bed when we run out of water and go get the hose and put it in a water tank to fill it up. And I'd be like in the shower, and I'll be like, oh, these in the shower, and then like all of a sudden there's no water in it, and it like starts making this like airy, like help, I ran out of water noise, and that kind of sucks. So that's number one. Number two, if you buy a camper, a used one, or an RV, or a tiny house that was used previously, check the electrical, check the heating, make sure that, you know, like a professional looks at it. I mean, it would be worth it. Dish out whatever, like $100 to have someone check out beforehand, because I live in New England. It is cold in the winter, and we moved into this November, December-ish, and the heat like works great. It's like there's vents and stuff, and you know, we were like, oh my god, this is gonna be perfect. Well, with our first snowstorm that we got in January, the heater actually broke. So when it was like 7 degrees in the middle of the night, I mean, it got pretty damn cold, so we had to go out and spend more money on space heaters just because it was so cold, like we couldn't live in here. So with that being said, like, dish out the money, get a professional. 3, having pets in a tiny house. There's like hair everywhere, you can't escape it. They will get into things if they're naughty. It can be a little bit of a nuisance, and I mean, you guys know, like if you have dogs, you know, the dogs, they're the most amazing animals ever, but they can be crazy. Number 4, where do you put all your freaking clothes? I'm not gonna lie, when you live in a tiny house though, it's really hard to be a hoarder. I guess I'm not a hoarder, I'd say I'm a collector. But I don't know what that was. Right now it's like all of our clothes are thrown everywhere. When we do laundry, it's just like bins like stacked. I mean, guys, you are sitting on a bin of clothes right now. That can be really frustrating, because if you like a clean and tidy house, ugh, you're heavy. It can be a huge adjustment. And yeah. Number 5, having kids in a tiny house. Woohoo! They can be destructive. If you're pregnant or you have kids or you plan on having kids, definitely think about the pros and cons of living in a small, tight space. Number 6, using the bathroom. Using the bathroom in an RV toilet all the time when it's not hooked up to sewer is not the best. Like I said, we live in New England, so there's no RV parks or sites available to rent until April. But as far as sewer, we have to dump it and then bring it to be undumped. Can't just take a poop in the forest every day, especially when there's some snow on the ground. So if you live in an RV and plan on using the RV toilet, just know the toilet eventually will reach its max and you will have to dump it. Otherwise, you'll be pooping outside in the forest. That's enough. Oh god, you are just digging that up. Why'd I leave my makeup out? So, here, you want a treat? Here's a treat. Number 7, Wi-Fi. No, we don't have any Wi-Fi. You guys are like big movie watchers, you might have to be using your DVD player or your hotspot. What we ended up doing with our TV was going to Walmart. You can buy an antenna. You can get them online too, like eBay, Amazon. It was $8, and you just plug it in the back of the TV. Are you giving them some? That's so nice of you. Mwah. Then the TV like goes through all these steps with you, and then you get like public television, and we get like 25 channels. It's pretty good on the TV. So yeah. So that's another thing to think about if you are a big Netflix watcher or work from home. Make sure that you're living in it. Who are you talking to? Make sure that you have access to Wi-Fi or something. Was I on 7 or 8? Damn, I don't remember. Another thing to think about is how are you heating? How are you cooking in your tiny house? Some RVs will have electric. I'm just gonna let her finish. Some propane. I'm just gonna go on to the last thing where we were gonna park it. A lot of people travel with theirs and they bring it all over, and you know, they'll park at RV site, or you know, if they're traveling they can go from like park to park every couple weeks, and you know, that's always fun. Sorry guys. I don't want it to be like a Debbie Downer video, but it's just like, you know, reality is, it can be tough. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Getting into it, I thought that I would miss living in a big open space where, you know, if I wanted my alone time, it would be like, woo, awesome. And the one thing I really like about living in a camper is that I have my tiny space. I have everything. It's like living in a bedroom that literally has everything, like your fridge, your bathroom, everything is in walking distance. But it gets me outside, and that's like #1 reason why I wanted to do it. So I hope this video helped you guys a little bit. I'm hoping to post more videos about living in a camper and daily life. And if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Okay.